Everyone loves a good luxury vehicle. Who can say they haven't fantasized about owning a fast car, a fast plane, or a fast boat? I know I can't. But this time, we aren't going to be checking out the coolest cars or the fastest jets. This time, we'll be looking at the most luxurious yachts to ever hit the water. Why? Because sometimes you just have to take a step back and marvel at the sheer luxury of these massive boats. Number 10. Dragonfly, $73 million. First off on our list of luxury seafaring vehicles, we have the super yacht owned by one of the two brains behind Google, Sergey Brin. Dragonfly is, in my opinion, the prettiest boat on this entire list. And I'm not just saying that for the ad revenue. What we have here is a 239-foot super yacht hailed as the fastest and most fuel-efficient long-range cruising yacht on the water. And with the look of the thing, that's not very hard to believe. Like any super yacht worth its money, you can land a helicopter on this thing. It features a helipad on the front of it, as well as a dance floor and an open-air movie theater on board. It cruises at a top speed of 27 knots and has a maximum cruising range of 4,500 nautical miles. You can do pretty much anything you want with this yacht. You can party on the water, go island hopping on this thing, or you can use it to coordinate disaster relief after a hurricane. No kidding, the Dragonfly did just that back in 2015. Look it up. This boat is just that awesome. Again, not for the ad revenue. Number 9. MUSASHI, $160 million. Next, we have a beautiful super yacht inspired by Japanese interior decor and appropriately named after a legendary samurai, the Musashi. Owned by the founder of software company Oracle, Larry Ellison, Musashi is one of his many yachts and is without a doubt the coolest one he owns. The designers of the Musashi weren't satisfied with conventional design and went ahead to create a unique masterpiece. The lower deck of the boat is reserved for mostly crew areas and technical spaces, while guests get to enjoy the slew of amenities that make sailing on this thing a treat. Some of these amenities include a gymnasium and a spa. You got a huge main deck, or as they call it, a play deck, where you can find a basketball court, an informal lounge, and a cinema. The rest of the deck provides sumptuous suites and cabins for guests. There's an open-air top deck that offers guests the chance to enjoy the sun, cool off in the yacht's spa pool, or enjoy a drink at the bar, as they dread more and more the fact that they'll have to get off this awesome yacht at some point. So yeah, this 288-foot luxury yacht worth $160 million is exactly as luxurious as you thought. Who could have possibly guessed? Number 8. Radiant, $286 million. Next up, we have a very luxurious yacht, built by the legendary Lursen back in 2009. Radiant is owned by the Emirate millionaire Abdullah Al Futtaim. This beautiful, buoyant boat is 330 feet long and has a tonnage of 5,000 tons. The Radiant isn't just luxurious because it looks so good, it's quite the feat of modern engineering as well. The engines put out more than 8,700 horsepower, meaning she can accelerate up to a maximum of 21 knots. She can also keep you on the water for a while, with that impressive 96,000-gallon fuel capacity. The enormous hull of the Radiant is made of steel, and its grand exterior is made of aluminum. Nothing too mind-blowing, but its interiors. Now that's where the money is. Or should I say that's what they're charging you for. The Radiant's elegant interiors were designed by Glenn Puschelberg. It's got a deck laid with teak wood, and it can easily accommodate up to 20 guests and 44 crew members on any given day. As for amenities, the Radiant comes with swimming pools, a beach club, a massage room, swimming platform, movie theater, gym, and a deck jacuzzi. All air-conditioned, of course. The Radiant also comes with defensive systems as well. It's equipped with an extremely powerful water cannon to defend itself against attacks on the water, and a helicopter landing pad in case you start losing said attack on the water and need a quick getaway. Number 7. Serene, $330 million. Here we have one of the larger super yachts out there, and as we all know, when we're dealing with a vessel this large, you're probably going to have to mention a couple billionaires. Serene is currently owned by the billionaire Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman. This Italian-made luxury super yacht was originally custom-built for another billionaire, Russian vodka tycoon Yuri Shefler. The Serene was also apparently leased by Bill Gates for $5 million a week? Told you we were going to talk about billionaires. The Serene is about about 440 feet long, and it boasts a twin-screw propulsion, which helps propel this absolute behemoth of a boat. It accommodates around 24 guests and 52 crew members. And no, its size isn't even the best part. It's how she uses it. The Serene comes with a few features, like its 2 helipads, convertible into a dance floor, a submarine, snow room, steam room, and oh, so many different kinds of pools. You've got your regular pools, seawater pool, jet stream pools, and spa pools. For a vessel constantly surrounded by water, there sure is a lot of water on board. Number 6. Eclipse. $500 million. Owned by Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich, Eclipse isn't just one of the most luxurious yachts to ever hit the water, it's also one of the most expensive yachts on the planet. The crazy price tags rumored on this thing will make your head spin. Estimates of the worth of the Eclipse have ranged from $800,000 to a whopping $1.5 billion. Now, I have no idea where on earth those figures come from, but looking at this magnificent vessel, I'm not too surprised. It was built by Blom & Voss of Hamburg and measures 536 feet long, allowing it to fit many more extravagant features your everyday super yacht might not be able to handle. The Eclipse features 24 guest cabins, 2 swimming pools, several hot tubs, and a disco hall. You also have 2 helicopter pads, in case one is out of service, I guess, 3 launch boats, and a mini submarine capable of submerging up to 50 meters. Are you starting to see where those wild price tags come from? The Eclipse also comes with several security systems as well. There's an intruder detection system, a missile defense system, and the master bedroom and bridge that feature armor plating and bulletproof windows. Where Roman Abramovich plans on taking this yacht, we can only imagine. Number 5. Project Y721. $500 million. Next, we have a yacht that hasn't even been completed yet and has been topping lists for years, and I wholeheartedly support that decision. It was purchased a couple of years ago by Bezos for $500 million, and they've taken their sweet time building this bad girl. It's slated to be shipped out in 2022. Bezos, being the former richest person in the world, is unsurprisingly the kind of guy that likes to party on yachts. So he decided if he's gonna own one, he's gonna own potentially one of the craziest yachts to hit the water. Project Y721 will of course feature several decks, boast 3 enormous masts, and it will be bursting with amenities. Across its decks, you can expect beautiful lounges, huge swimming pools, and lots of bars. This yacht is meant to be peak opulence. Number 4. Topaz. $527 million. Next, we have a super yacht also built by the legendary Larson. Its slick exterior was designed by Tim Haywood, who knows exactly what a yacht is supposed to look like and went for it, while its equally exquisite interiors were designed by Terence Disdale Design. The Topaz is owned by Sheikh Mansour, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates. He is the Minister of Presidential Affairs and a member of the royal family of Abu Dhabi. And surprise, surprise, he's also a billionaire with a net worth of $20 billion. And boy did he go for a powerful yacht. The Topaz is 482 feet long, and it's fitted with a power-packed 7,990 horsepower engine, pulling this massive ship at speeds up to 25.5 knots. This beauty of a boat features a steel displacement hull and an aluminum megastructure, with 8 gorgeous decks for different exotic viewing experiences. The extravagant interior of the Topaz features amenities like a large jacuzzi, much warmer than taking a dip in the ocean. Believe me. It has a swimming deck, a state-of-the-art gym, and the yacht is fully air-conditioned for optimal temperature control. The Topaz doesn't just look good from the inside either. It comes with fancy underwater lights and double helicopter landing pads. Shoot, I'm satisfied just looking at the thing. Number 3. The Rising Sun. $650 million. As a top contender for the most luxurious yacht in the world, we have the Rising Sun, owned by billionaire David Geffen. This $650 million vessel is one of the most expensive yachts in the world, designed by the late, legendary John Bannenberg, and built by German master shipbuilding company Larson, of course. I'm sure you're starting to see a pattern here. Did I mention that the Rising Sun is a whopping 453-foot-long super yacht, making it one of the largest yachts in the world as well? Big surprise, it's already been owned by 2 yacht enthusiast billionaires. The Rising Sun isn't just routinely frequented by billionaires, though. It's hosted celebrities and even royalty. And can you blame them? Who wouldn't want to sail around on this massive masterpiece of engineering. For the cost of over $500 million, the Rising Sun will give you 86,000 square feet of living space and 35,000 square feet of lavishly designed deck space, as well as several luxuries for you and your many guests, including features like jacuzzis, a full gymnasium, a sauna, a spa, and a basketball court. The kind of stuff you can fit on your ship when it's so bloody massive. Number 2. AZZAM. $600 million. Next up, we have the largest yacht in the world, also made by Larson to nobody's surprise. Clearly, they know what they're doing. The AZZAM was apparently one of the most complex and challenging yachts they ever had to build, and it shipped with a price tag that reflected exactly that. Measuring at 590 feet long, this humongous ship somehow doesn't immediately sink to the bottom of the ocean, and is also somehow one of the fastest super yachts out there, reaching speeds of up to 30 knots. I'm gonna call black magic on this one. This floating extravagance is owned by none other than Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates and Emir of Abu Dhabi, who had no problem paying for this $600 million yacht with his $18 billion net worth. The AZZAM wasn't just built to wow you with its incredible size, it's got an equally wow-worthy interior when you get on board. Its luxurious interiors were designed by French interior decorator Christophe Leone, and it has been described as sophisticated and luxurious in a turn-of-the-century empire style. It can hold up to 100 people, accommodating up to 36 guests in supreme luxury, with a crew of about 70 people. With billionaires constantly competing to own the largest super yacht, how long is it gonna be before we get an even larger yacht? And who do you think is gonna own it? Number 1. History Supreme. $4.8 billion. Finally, we have what could easily be called the most luxurious yacht in the world. And to nobody's surprise, it's also the most expensive yacht to ever hit the water. And it's not even that big in comparison to some of the whales on this list. This insanely expensive 100-foot-long vessel was designed by the world-renowned UK luxury designer Stuart Hughes. And it took over 3 years to complete this incredibly decked-out boat. Pun intended. The History Supreme was purchased by billionaire Malaysian businessman Robert Knock for the ridiculous price tag of $4.8 billion. Yes, it wasn't a typo last time. So what kind of futuristic spacecraft could warrant such an insane price tag? Well, it doesn't have jet thrusters, but I'm pretty sure some of the History Supreme's cost can be attributed to the solid gold and platinum used to assemble this thing. The luxury boat features no less than 220,000 pounds of these precious metals, covering the entirety of the vessel, right from the base, which is coated in a thin layer of solid gold, to the dining area, deck, rails, staircases, and anchor. One of the many outstanding features of this yacht is the master bedroom. It features a wall made from meteorite rock and a statue made from Tyrannosaurus Rex bones. And it features a 24-karat gold panoramic wall aquarium. Precious metals aren't all you can find on the History Supreme. You can find precious gems as well, worth several millions of dollars. What else do you think could make up for its massive price tag? So which one of these yachts do you think is the most luxurious? If you liked this video, you should click on a video on the screen. It's just as good. See you there.